You know, Sagittarius, we all change at our own paces. And this is an energy of extreme transformation for you. It's an open-mindedness. It's an open-heartedness. It's taking something that normally you would have seen as insulting and thinking, no, this isn't an insult. This is actually constructive, and I'm going to do this. It's looking into something that will be healthier for you, better for you. It's owning your health and your, now I'm not just talking about your physical health, though that is included. I'm talking about your mental health, your spiritual health. It's deciding to believe again. That's kind of what it is. It's like, you know, once upon a time, little Sagittarius had dreams, and you know, those dreams get squashed for whatever reason by life, you know, by what you know, life throws at us. This is about like learning and deciding to learn. Going somewhere or using what we've learned. And really, I think opening up to different facets in life that you, for some reason, have been shut down from, right? Now, we'll get into all these reasons. Sagittarius, let's get into the reading. That's just a little premonition as I read the Lenormand cards in front of me. But this is extremely hopeful. You know, it could even be that you're learning something or deciding to research something. Whatever it is, now you're taking steps, especially academic or intellectual steps, to understanding something that will contribute to your growth. It's the right time. You're ready. Oh, cheer up. Live in the moment. Okay, nice. Relinquishing. In other words, relinquishing what you learned from the past and not putting too much pressure from the future, but instead thinking of right now. Sagittarius, you tend to have a lot of difficulty focusing on the here and now because your mind is usually, like most fire signs, revving up to the next step. This is a freedom from that pressure, a freedom from having to worry about, but what's going to come out of this? And that's ultimate freedom, isn't it, right? Because then what you can do is you can just enjoy learning or enjoy growing, enjoy trying something that you never tried before without the expectation of, well, something better come out of it. Or if I have to be here by the end of the year. No, this is just you making a decision that, no, I'm connecting with something that I love. I'm doing it because I love it. There's nothing that has to come out of it other than the next day of me doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying. So it's really this beautiful freedom. I keep feeling that freedom from the necessity of success. You know, a lot of times we get put in these screw loopy, crazy mindsets, especially by, you know, whoever we were raised by, et cetera, and you know, that you have to be something, you have to make something of yourself, or you know, or I'm not going to invest in you, you know, like no, no, we're not going to give you those singing lessons. Or if we do, well, then you better sound like Judy Garland by the end of the first week, or else you got to stop. You see, if you tried it once and you can't do it, then it's not worth investing in. That kind of mindset was a very toxic mindset. And this moment and this energy would break that mindset. It would be like, I don't have to prove myself to anybody. I don't need validation, and I don't need feedback or payback. I just need to be right here, right now, enjoying everything that I do. And in that, you experience a tremendous amount of freedom as well as a tremendous amount of progress. How interesting, right? That progress, Sagittarius, is often made when the pressure valve is released. Travel, maybe getting away from, first of all, getting away from a restrictive mindset, but also maybe actually letting yourself go somewhere. For the first time in a long time, we know that the quarantine is lifting. So for the first time in a long time, being able to like just get out and go and feel like yourself again, and be in a place where, be in a situation or involved in an activity where you're living in the moment. And so the pressure is off. Yeah. Writing, travel, you're making progress. Okay, let's keep going. We have, I am sealed. You've committed yourself to something. Also, it's almost like your fate is sealed. And that's not in a bad way. In making sure, or making the effort that you made to allow yourself to take the chance, you've solidified an aspect of your character that will continue to try where it once did not. You have also solidified a future success. You're not thinking about it. You're not wanting it. It's not that you're open to anything, but you're not expecting it. And there's a liberation. You locked yourself in a beautiful success. That's what I am sealed is. Guess what? I'm protected. You're protected, and you've planted the seed. You've started the process. Right? And now it's just about faith. I will forgive. And this is the attachment to the past that I was sensing or channeling. That sense of forgiveness is letting go. Forgiveness is freedom. That's what it is. It's not here, I let you off with a free pass. It's you have no power over me anymore. Yes, the truth happened. And yes, the past was the past. But in my future, it doesn't have a place, even in my brain, even in the parts of me, even in my heart. It doesn't have a place. I'm liberated from any restrictions that it put on me by allowing yourself to take time on yourself, or by showing somebody that you love and care about. Could be a child, right? But this is definitely, there's somebody that's growing up, dealing with somebody that's finally growing up, or you're finally growing up. You're finally able to expand, mature, and grow. Heart Chakra was the first card out of this deck, the Psychic Tarot deck. You are so in alignment with your truth that proof or validation doesn't even faze you. Okay, also creation. There's a lot of green. Now, green, of course, color of money, color of the heart chakra. It's the color of radiant abundance coming from the heart. Heart chakra, spiritual strength. You finally found the ability to trust again and have faith again, primarily in yourself. And then third eye chakra, seeing beyond the obvious. I'm sorry about the itching. Seeing beyond the obvious, as well as connecting with people. Yeah, it's almost like connecting with people that you never thought that you'd connect with, trusting them, not fighting back the way that maybe you normally would. Trusting again. That's what I feel. You're so much more open to connection. But like connection, not just momentary connection, not just philosophical connection, but actual connection, okay? You and your loved ones are safe. You have more safety. I am sealed, and I will forgive. This is a healing period for you to be able to let go of, especially fourth house energy, shit that you dealt with family as you're growing up. This is a conduit for that healing. Be bold and make the first move, which maybe you never would have thought of before, because holding a grudge or being angry made you feel safe, right? It made you feel like, hey, I don't have to be hurting anymore. Now there's a sense of I don't have to be hurting anymore, plain and simple. Like there's no obligation and there's no need for me to hold on to emotions that do not serve me. It's like you're finally comfortable with saying the past doesn't exist anymore. And then take time to breathe out. And that's that relaxation and healing for yourself. Like, when we clench, we breathe very shallow. That exhale is about, I trust my environment. I'm okay. Not only am I okay, I feel really good about this. Let's see what you really feel good about. Sagittarius, if you love the reading so far, please like the video and then share it to your social media platforms. Also, subscribe to the channel. Also, check out Astrology Motivation, my second channel. Please do subscribe over there. And be sure you ring the bell and hit all notifications on both channels so that you know when I upload your favorite content. Sagittarius, say thank you. Look for everything is about what the possibility, what could be. Like, okay, give more. A time of abundance where you have enough to give. B, a time of confidence when you are certain that what you do is going to take root, and it is. Very fertile time. So you're starting to invest little by little small bits into your future. And I know that I said you're not future minded. It's not about that. It's about saying, I feel good about this, planting the seed, watering it, and giving it room to grow. And then the next day is almost like approaching your future one day at a time. So you're relieving the pressure, but at the same time, you're confident that there's potential in what you're giving your energy to. Say thank you. Oh my God, I love this. Showing appreciation, showing love, showing vulnerability, open-heartedness. There's also a sense of gratitude. It could be gratitude, spiritual gratitude, a connection, the realization that, holy shit, you've really got my back. Also a breakthrough, where you're finally able to relax and unwind and know that everything is going to be okay. Look forward, something that helps your future and it makes you excited, makes you not want, makes the past, once again, non-existent. There's progress here. All of these cards say that whatever you're working on, you will be making progress on. Sagittarius. And what you're working on, we'll get into specifics and details. That is the link below. I always do an extended reading. That's in the description box below. You can probably see it right beneath the video. And that is two readings in one video. That's your romance reading as well as your extended, almost personal reading. So it's always available. So this is share. You're opening yourself up and sharing yourself with people, in a way that is quasi-public, it's like, yeah, in some ways you could be open up to criticism, but that's a difference. This time around, you're not worried about criticism. You're not worried about not being good enough because you love what you're doing, and that's the fulfillment. That's like, your parents never let you play field hockey when you were a kid because, oh, I don't have time for that, or you'll never be good enough. You always run out of air, or you don't like running. And it's just like, don't limit me by what I can do right now. Don't limit me at all. If I have an interest, then I have potential to grow, right? And unfortunately, not all of us get to be raised in those kind of really healthy, nurturing. And that's why I keep seeing the seed, these beautiful environments that encourage growth. But this is you giving that to yourself. And so you're very open right now to share your secrets with somebody. Talk about what you want with somebody. Confide in them. Confer with them. Let them know. And then make it public. And this doesn't have to be some huge demonstration or some huge public reveal. It's not. The point is, it's really not about that. The point is, what it is about is loving yourself and loving where you are in life. And there's just wonderful support. Hold on. This could also mean that, somebody that posed as somebody who knew what they were talking about, it's almost like you could be doing an expose on or revealing somebody who professed, like that parent that says, oh, you'll never be good at it, it's almost like or someone else, somebody who professed all kinds of big, bad, and bold, that they know so much. They didn't realize a little voice like a fact checker was sitting there listening to them the whole time. And you know what? Some people just make a big fucking fool of themselves. And then the rumor mill is here. The gossip is here. It's kind of like through the grapevine, talking about somebody or realizing their bullshit. That kind of energy. And then we have questioning your beliefs. There you go. And forgiveness comes up again. Powerful energy, Sag. So you have forgiveness, which is the full moon. There's a full moon coming up on the 26th. Remember, on the 23rd, which is this coming Sunday, Saturn goes into retrograde, which is a huge cathartic period of finishing, closing up any kind of karmic debt and like payback time, right? And then we also have the full moon on the 26th. So this is about the energy period of when you release and let go any kind of bad lessons. That's what I call them, bad lessons. Lessons that made you doubt your self-worth or doubt your capabilities. Lessons that taught you it's better to be afraid and to give up than it is to take a chance even if you mess up. You're starting by letting go of, and you're letting go of these bad lessons. That's what you're letting go of. You know, even if you're 55 years old and you never played field hockey before, you're going to be like, you know what? But I was always curious, and now I'm going to go and join a team and try. I don't care if I'm bad. I don't care if I fit in. What I care about is I had a curiosity and I have a right to investigate it. And then you have, damn, soulmates. Check that out. There's only one meaning to this card, and that is that beautiful soulmate energy of somebody who unconditionally supports you and encourages you and makes you strong. You know, a soulmate is somebody that just gets you. You don't have to talk that much. You don't have to really fight very hard to understand. Maybe it is through this soulmate then you were able to sort of open up to new possibilities in your life. Or a soulmate is the person who made you realize, yeah, why shouldn't you try it? Why shouldn't you? Either way, this is an external support, and you're getting that in multiple cards. Somebody is externally supporting you, one person in particular, reminding you just, who the fuck you are, and what potential you have. And it's like a soulmate loves you unconditionally. So you know that you're not going to lose this person's love if you mess up. You can fall on your face in the mud. They'll be like, you cool? You having fun? Go out there and get it again. Here's some orange slices. That kind of energy. Between worlds. Oh, the first thing I said to you was this is a transformative period. This is a time when you go from black and white, pass, fail, you can or you can't, to a person of like a full spectrum, a full colorful life where, you try, you do it again, you have fun, you learn, you grow, like you get better as you go. It's like, instead of just seeing black and white, see that rainbow of possibilities. And you see the rainbow of possibilities right now because you try everything. You're actually able to tangibly try something. And I said this in another video. I think it was one of my astrology motivations. I think it was this week. 11 signs that abundance is coming into you. I hope that you go see it. The in-between period, transformation, is a very unique time. It's not, most of the time we spend most of our time in kind of like status quo. But transformation is a very unique time when once in a lifetime things often happen. And so this is a beautiful time for you to just eat that up. Sagittarius, Ruby, more healing. Bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Talk to people. Reach out. They will support you. They'll want to support you. Like, you'll find more people believe in you than don't believe in you right now. And it's okay to try. It's the perfect time to try, and you will not fail. I promise you. Let's get into your animal totem reading. These are really important because animal totems are the way the spiritual world uses the natural world to communicate with you. So when you see pictures or images of these animals, you'll know that the spirit world is trying to talk to you and to pay very close attention with what they're talking about. See the big picture. There you go. See the big picture. See the future, not just the, no, it's not seeing the future. It's seeing a wider berth of what's happening right now. It's not about the future. It's about expanding your vision and seeing that there's more going on than what you'd originally experienced. It could also be expanding your financial portfolio, growing money or more money coming in, because this is a Taurus energy. And it's just a sense of kind of knowing that you're going to be good, right? You have a lot more choices. You've opened up a wider radius of selection for yourself. And then peacock, let it shine. So this is in the past, something that, like abundance that you had been denied. You'd almost been like shut down. You saw it, you saw everybody else enjoying it, but you didn't get to enjoy it yourself. This is some sort of past stifling. Your voice was stifled somehow by maybe the traditional set, or, you know, people who thought in a traditional way, kind of like just, yeah, really just cutting you off, Sagittarius. Time to collaborate. This is in the future. This is huge. What's going on? This is a partnership that's coming to your life. Little ants, baby. Somebody who helps you put the pieces together. Maybe you can't figure this out for yourself. And maybe you at this point in your life don't feel like you have to. And that's really good news, Sag. Because you're like, I'm not afraid to ask people for help. I'm not afraid to tell people what I'm doing and try it, even if I'm not perfect at it. It's like, I'm good. I'm open to engaging other people. So this is definitely the time to work with others. But Sagittarius, there's too many cards here that have been reiterating a soulmate, somebody that you're with, support, even a friend. A soulmate does not have to be just a romantic relationship. You know that. It could be a friend. It could be a parent. It could be a sibling. It could be a child. You know, it's just a coming together with somebody who just, like I said, they get you. Let's go on to your angel messages. Sagittarius. Angel messages. So, Sagittarius, Archangel Sandalphon is here. I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will soon be answered. What does that mean to you guys? Because, I mean, a door is opening up. Maybe because it's interesting how sometimes that happens, right? It's like we've been pulling and pulling and pulling at a door, and like just feeling helpless and wearing our way out, and like ripping out the frame on the door and just pulling. All we had to do was let go and realize the door would swing open. It's just swinging open the other way. It's that letting go period that exposes which way the door really wanted to swing. It wasn't ever trying to keep closed to you. It was just these beliefs. Somebody told you were supposed to pull the door and you believed them. And they were wrong. Probably that's what happens when we're children. It never occurs to us that the people who are giving us advice are giving us bad advice. It doesn't mean that the bad advice was given maliciously, though it could have been. But either way, it was still bad advice. Archangel Sandalphon, divine mystery, you, along with the sun, earth, moon, and stars, are part of one creation. A divine mystery unfolding each moment. Be present and feel the power of now. Be in the moment, and we talked about this, and witness the wonder of it all. Being in the moment is that release. When you let go of the door and it suddenly swings open. When you're like, I'm not hearing what other people have told me. I'm letting it be and seeing what I see. And then we have truth. The best way through the current situation is just speak your truth. That's easy for you. Contrary to what you may think, no one will be hurt if you express exactly how you feel. There's a lot more to this story. Please join me. The link is below. I'll see you guys in tarot.